Before you start breaking walls and ceilings, I want to show you something that happened to me and it's going to help you a lot. I'm changing the trim of this tub for oil rod bronze and it's going to look beautiful and everything, but by taking this chrome trim out of the tub lever or the drain, one of the screws that were holding this together, the internal screw fell inside the drain and now is there on the trap, I hope. And the problem with that is that if I leave it over there, it's going to collect a lot of hairs and it's going to clog up the drain. And I don't want that because later on my customers are going to call me and say, Hugo, why do you leave that over there? I mean, I have an issue and now I have to come back and probably at that time break the ceiling or something because things are kind of overflowing everywhere. So we don't want to do this stuff. And the idea is that if you have something over there, you may use a little, I don't know, a little hook, a little wire to try to catch the screw, but the problem is that you don't know exactly where it is. You don't know, and that's why I have this little machine over here. This is a magical thing that I have for all my issues, not only in this but in electricity, and I'm going to show you what it is. It's a telescopic camera. That means that I can use the Wi-Fi on it and a password to be able to use it from my phone after I download a little application. So it's an amazing thing because now I can look at it, I can interchange the heads of this, or the ends of the head. It has three different tips, one hook, one magnet, and one mirror. So I can actually have the best possibilities to, kind of sort out the problem that I have, the situation. So sometimes it's in electricity, when I need to know if I have a space for something, or if I lost something in a little hole, or in this case, if I lose a screw inside a drain pipe, or if you need to check something inside the drains. The cool thing about it is that it's waterproof. I've been actually searching through my house for treasure with this little camera because there are a lot of void areas in my house, and I live in a historic house that it has potentially treasures hidden in the walls and things like that because people just do that stuff. So if you want, you can unscrew the little, I guess the end of this, because remember everything is so tight, you don't want to remove the lens. The lens is there, and I'm going to connect the hook itself. So I'm just going to spin it inside and twist it until it gets nice and safe there, nice and secure, and I'm going to use the hook. So now you have a hook with a camera with a hook. See, so all of them, I guess, all of them come with the same password, which is like a progression of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then you have the Wi-Fi channel over there. So that's what you need to do. You need to just go ahead and it has a little booklet where you can find the application, and then that's it. So now we're gonna have the first try over here going under and see if we can find, you have obviously a lot of connections and things like that, so you want to be careful, you want to move it around, you want to be patient because you just kind of goes everywhere and you're just kind of finding you're in the inner part of a pipe. So it's kind of cool to see all these things. Obviously not cool if you have a lot of dirt and stuff like that, but anyway, I've been cleaning this. I'm almost done with this project, and this is the final thing. And guess what happens every time that you want to finish something, that little situations that happen, and that water that is there is because of the trap, and that trap allows the water to stay there because you don't want all the gases from the sewer lines to come back. So that's why you have a trap over there. It doesn't go straight, right? So I'm gonna have to just clean a little bit, but you can see you can see in the screen that it has really high quality video. So you can take pictures, you can record it like I did in this case. So you can actually show your customers, or you can show somebody, or you can look for something that, because sometimes you don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of water to see if I can clean all that fussiness there, or that little situation that I have that is not all fogged up, and you can see that now we have a little more clear water. So let's try to find this little screw and see if we can pull it out, because it's just frustrating to have a screw over there. So you have to move it carefully. Make sure that you kind of twist it nicely because it's a stiff material, so you want to kind of move the entire thing. So if you don't need to unroll the entire camera, it's better because you can twist it. Look at this, look. Now you can see it. You can see where and sure enough, you see there's a hair there, and that's some of the issues that we have. So now we can try to collect it, but I just found out that the hook is probably too wide, too open. So I'm gonna have to just kind of bring it out and just press a little bit of that thing, because if you try like that, I tried a couple of times, but it's just not gonna work, I guess. So I'm gonna just pull it out and make sure that I can just close a little bit. This is really hard, so I'm gonna use a little I don't know, pliers or something, just to kind of put pressure, because it's kind of hard to bend. So it's a really good, and it's solid, so you can like pull things that are fairly heavy. It's not to lift weights or something, but you can do the stuff. So let's do that. I'm gonna use this plier. Look how huge this plier looks like. I'm just gonna twist it just a little bit, so I can have some sort of a grip there. It can actually collect the screw nicely there. So I'm gonna just organize it. Be careful. You have to be really, really careful in doing this, so you don't break your tips. And I'm sure that you can probably buy more if necessary. So let's try to do the stuff. Let's try to get it now and see if we can pull the entire thing out. Now imagine that you're looking for stuff. I actually found on a void wall some old tools. I guess somebody just dropped them, and these tools happen to be about 140 years old. So it's an amazing way of finding different things that you won't be able to do it if you don't tear down walls and things like that. So it's really nice. And again, just be patient when you're going down, because you just need to twist it a little bit, make sure that you move it around until you find a particular angle that you need to look for. And once it gets into the water, in this case, you can actually see what was murky now is nice and clean. So now you can see where that screw is, and be patient. Just turn it around, make sure that you find it properly, and just kind of allow the little hook to go around the screw, the threads, and then you can pull it out. Let's try in this case, because there are tasks that are really hard, and this one proves to be one of those, because you don't have, if it was a hole and you have a regular screw, you can just bring the magnet and pull it out. But in this case, we have bronze, so non-ferrous materials are really hard to catch. See, now we were able to catch it carefully. It's kind of holding on the threads, and you have to be extremely patient. I actually cut this video a little bit, because you just had to maneuver around these little rings and the transitions in between one piece of pipe and the other, because what you're looking at are sections of horizontal and vertical pipes that compose the drain cell, the lever. So it's called, or the lever is called like that, because it contains different parts that drain and help the overflow, just in case, so you don't have water overspilling from your tub. So if you're careful enough, you can actually pull it out. And this is what we did. You see, now we have the piece, the screw with us, and our little camera saved us hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So that's the cool thing about having this type of cameras. Here it is, a bronze screw that is really hard to remove by other means. So that is awesome, and that's what I want to show you in this video. So you can clean it out now. You can clean all your equipment, you can clean all the tip and store it back again. Believe it or not, this, now I have the pair of them, you see, that's what I was looking for. And we need to be responsible, because if we are not, we can run into the issue of having problems in the future. Make sure that you don't twist that too hard, just keep it nicely like that. And again, sterilize it, clean it really well. You want to make sure that all your equipment is nice. This camera has been in my hands for a long time, and every time that I finish, I clean it up, and that's it. You can actually charge it with a regular little charger. It has a built-in battery. Here's what I was talking about before, the application, the user manual that you can find. This is the application. You can just download it there, and automatically will connect once you connect to its Wi-Fi network. So it's pretty practical. That's what I did. And now you see, you can on and off, and then regulate the lighting, the intensity of the light, and you can charge it. It comes with a little wire to charge it to a regular USB port. So it's an amazing tool. And imagine, I've been doing all this work when I was doing all this lighting. I want to make sure that I can find exactly where the studs were, and sure enough, by making a little hole, I can actually move around and see where everything is. So that is good. Remember to follow me in YouTube as Hugo Correa. If you go to Facebook, you can actually find me as Hugo Correa DIY. And guess what? If you like Instagram, you can actually find a ton of information as Hugo F. Correa DIY. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and follow all my videos. I have a lot of content that is going to help you a lot to save tons of money. Bye-bye.